podcast. The cigars get lit, liquor gets poured.
Conversations get real.
Already. Anyway, let's get it started, man. What you smoking?
What you drinking?
And what you thinking?
Already, baby. Look here. First episode, we're going to talk about etiquette, right? No, let's back it up. Let's back it up a little bit. Let's talk about cut, light, and pour, also known as CLAP, right? Which stands for Cut, Light, and Pour Podcast, right? Now, look, we're going to be talking about all kinds of different topics. We're going to be trying to touch on everything. But there ain't going to be no yelling. Ain't going to be no... Everybody got a different opinion on everything. So we're going to run with that, okay? So first of all, let's talk about some etiquette in the cigar lounge, all right? So that's one of them things that you don't want to do when you in the lounge. Well, first of all, I like to say this because I want to lounge myself one day, right? And you got to always bless the lounge, which means you need to buy. If a lounge whole revenue is based on cigars, you definitely want to buy a cigar from the lounge. Or two, right? Because that's how they make their money. If you like that lounge, you want to be open, you know, you need to purchase. You need to buy. You keep them open. That's how they keep their lights on. You need to support, right? That's the first thing. You got to do that. What else you got?
Also, if you're going to use the lounge cutter, don't lick and slobber your doggone cigar down first. That's just disgusting. You licking it, and then you're using the lighter. I come behind you. I'm using the same one. I got your saliva all in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Don't lick your cigar if you're going to use the house lighter.
Exactly.
If you just guys lick it, bring your own. Bring your own.
And don't share with nobody.
And definitely don't share with nobody.
Nasty motherfucker.
And if someone having a birthday party at Cigar Lounge, you're supposed to bless them with a cigar.
There you go.
One or two. Maybe probably their favorite, or
That's
whatever
good.
the case may be, or your favorite, whatever. But you have to bless that person's birthday with a cigar.
Right. That's good. That's good. But now,
Also, you have these things right here for a reason. Use them. Don't just be walking around dropping your ashes all over the doggone lounge.
right.
Use the ashtray. It's there for a reason.
Yeah, for a reason. Nobody
Use
wants to be cleaned up after you anyway. You know what? First of all, I've always wanted to get bleeped on TV or video, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say some shit so I can get bleeped. Fuck, shit, ass, pussy, dick, ass, poo. Now to bleep that. Okay.
All right. Got out your system.
I got
We
out the
coming raw and uncut. You're going to see some things and you're going to hear some things.
Already.
Not to offend anybody, but this is what happens when you smoke cigars, when you're being active in the industry or even in the environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you got delicate sensitivities,
Might not want to be here, man. Might not want to be here.
you might want to watch. But we want you to watch it.
What you watch?
Just don't be so delicate.
Don't be so delicate.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
So
don't be so delicate.
again,
Let's slide off your back.
The Cut Light podcast, cut light and pour, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to that. You know, that's with the cigar, right? So when you're cutting, like, you know, when you get ready to cut, that's take preparation. That's your preparation, like in life, right? You want to cut, you want to take your time to cut. That's your preparation in life, right? Then when you're lighting it, you know, you focus because you're lighting it.
Take your time with it.
Take your time with it.
Don't want to rush it.
Don't want to rush it, right?
Because you're going to bust pass.
This is very true. It's very true.
Yeah, you go too fast.
This is true. This is true. So you don't want to rush the moment.
Don't rush it.
Don't rush the moment.
Don't rush it.
Okay. Then so what I said, a cut. I said
And pour.
a light.
You cut it.
And
You
pour.
light it. And then you do the pour.
Then the pour. The pour is very important too because the pour is you deciding how you gonna do your drink. Whether or not you want ice in it, no ice. Whether or not you want the cubed ice, the sphere ice. You know, that's a part of life. To figure out which road you're gonna go down, right? So this is where it all comes in. This is where cut, light, and pour come together, right? It's all about life choices. It's all about how you like yours, how you like your cigar, how you like your drink, right? So keep that in mind as we go through this journey together. Oh, baby, shit. And man, and I wish I had a shirt that'll tell people how much I love cigars and represent my favorite team. But where could I find a shirt like that? I'm Cigar B with Cigar Passion Clothing, here to grant you your very wish. Man, where you come from? Oh, wow. Thanks. That's cool. I order my own custom-made t-shirt or polo shirt. At Cigar Passion Clothing, you can get your very own custom-made t-shirt to represent your favorite team, your favorite color, your sorority, or your fraternity. And we also have golf shirts as well. Smoke one with your boys, man. Come on. Already. So look, we just said cut, light, and pour, right? So we'll go back to the beginning. What we just said.
Cut, light, and pour.
Yeah, but here's the question.
Well,
What you drinking?
since you asked,
Yeah, already.
today I'm smoking a Pappy Van Winkle signature cigar. It's from the Pappy Van Winkle bourbon collection. They ferment the tobacco in a Pappy Van Winkle aged barrel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a medium smoke. The first part of it, the last third is a little Maduro. Get a little kick at the end, and I'm pairing it with not the nasty Nard, not the Nard old fashioned, but I made my own little old fashioned, but I use mezcal. A mezcal,
that's pretty good
old
too.
fashioned.
Pretty good.
Try to switch
Pretty
it up a
good
little
too.
bit.
It's pretty good too.
Yeah, so that's what I'm smoking.
Right.
And that's what I'm drinking today.
Okay. What about you, Landon? What you smoking?
I'm smoking house brand. I like the dibble and dabble in house brands. My number one cigar is the Governor Ghost and the Romeo and Juliet and some other ones, but those are the ones I stick to right now. And of course, I'm drinking some of the Nasty Noise.
Old fashioned.
Old fashioned.
Where's your house brand from?
Oh, this is from Her Flight.
Perfect Life's house
Okay.
brand. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Salute to Her Flight.
Already.
And
Already.
good people.
Yeah.
Good place to hang out.
Good customer service.
One of Houston cigar places, the number one cigar places here in Houston to hang out.
Right.
And you are always, every time I go there, it's always a good time. Never a bad time, always a good time.
Already.
People are really nice there. And I enjoy myself every time I go.
Cool. All right. Yeah, don't give them too much because they ain't paying for shit. Hey, look. I'm Liga Pavetta, number 9.
What? Say it again.
Liga Pavetta, number 9.
Gotcha.
Been working on that. I might have said it wrong. Let me know in the comments if I said it wrong. Anyway, this is one of my favorite cigars. Of course, I'm pairing it with the old fashioned, right? It's Maduro. I like this. It's not too light. It's not too heavy, but it's just right with the old fashioned and that nice old. We make this old fashioned with Old Forester. So that good whiskey with that good smoke, nothing like it in the world, man. So now that we talked about what we drinking, what we smoking, fuck, what we thinking?
Any suggestions for the next podcast, anything like that, will be reviewed and most likely will be
Okay.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Yeah, put the comment
We'll
down.
definitely read the comments and
Right.
Answer your question. Any question?
Right,
you
we'll
have.
put that on the next show. What we thinking? Anybody think something
But
today?
today,
What we got?
we were talking about Jasmine Crockett earlier.
Here we go. First episode, we going there. We going there.
We were talking about Jasmine. We all kind of, I ain't gonna say we all. I don't want to speak for y'all. I love Jasmine.
Okay.
I think she's I think she does a great job of what she does. But do we think she can actually win Texas?
Well, I think
This is still Texas.
yes.
Do you think she can win it?
I think that she's going to win it because they want to see her fail, which she's not going to do. She's not going to fail. But that's the whole purpose that I think that she will win because they want to see her fail and say, well, we told you so. But I don't think that's likely to happen. I think she's going to do a good job. So far, she's been doing a good job, and she got a lot of people's attention.
Yeah, I think she do a good
You
job.
also got to remember, other people stick with other people. So you have to stick with your people.
Do you have to stick with your people?
Yeah, I got 2 sides, so I stick with both sides.
Right. Hey, you know what? I forgot, man. I don't want to leave nobody out, man. So when you know, we want to be all inclusive. So I'm gonna say the tagline again, and then my boy Big Panama here, he gonna say it again for all our Spanish brothers and sisters, right? So again, what you smoking, what you drinking, oh shit, and what you thinking.
Entonces vamos a cortar tu cigarro y lo que estás tomando, tragando, y la cosa es que lo que estás fumando.
Already. See?
I don't know what he said, but it sounds good to me, shit.
Already, baby, already. Hey, so sorry, back to Jasmine Crockett. Yeah, I think she do pretty good, but you know, most time people going to vote for what benefits them. So you got to look at your candidate and say, is he or she looking out for me? I mean, that's just how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it works. You know,
You can't make everybody happy.
you can't make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Meaning, we said this earlier. Sometimes it should come down to common sense. It should be in the middle of the road common sense. It shouldn't be so far left or so far right that you effing over other people. It should be common sense in the middle of the road, right?
Should be, man. You would think so.
You would think so. So this is,
So what y'all think about Tallarico?
you know, I don't know a lot about Tallarico, man. I gotta be honest. I don't know a lot about him. I've been trying to follow everything, but I don't know a lot about him. But so that takes me to something else. And we'll come back to you. We won't get too far off that. But customer service, right? I'm watching this video today about a lady who was dealing with Wells Fargo. They locked up her account because so much money was going through it. Could never tell her why they locked up the account. Finally, she got the money back, and then she got out the account, right? So I'm talking to the wifey. Wifey said, well, if they saw charges going to Amazon and then returns and like this, it looks like it's money laundering, right? I said, okay, if that's the case, then why didn't they just tell her that in customer service? Why are they hanging up on the phone in her face, this and that? Well, she was like, oh, well, you know, people only get paid 15, 16, so sometimes they don't care. Well, here I go with the customer service. First of all, why you take the job? That's the first thing. If you're not getting paid enough, why take the job? Second thing is, whatever happened to working from the bottom up, right? We don't all come into a job making buku money. Sometimes we got to start at 15, 16.
Yeah, you got to start from the
And you
bottom.
got to work your way up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not my fault you took that job. But still give me some good customer service. You feel? That's what I'm saying. What you think about that?
Customer service, man, is paramount in any business that you in. If you take a customer service position, you don't take that position lightly.
Exactly.
That's really a cornerstone of a business.
Exactly.
Because
That's what I
you
said.
come into a business and you offering horrible customer service, you're
Right.
gonna kill that business.
Because one day it's going to
You
be
gonna
you,
kill
the
that
other side of the phone. It's going to be
You
you
gonna
trying to
kill
get
your
something
business.
done. That's what I'm saying.
How often you hear people talking about, I ain't never going back over there because their customer service was horrible.
Terrible.
It happens all
This
the
is
time.
why everybody loves Chick-fil-A all the time, right? Because their customer service.
They be on it.
They be
Chick-fil-A
on it.
be on it.
Have a good
They
day.
be on it.
Have a good day. They love that.
Yeah.
They love that. So,
Welcome in.
so I just say that to anybody out there working from the bottom, man. Because even with my wife, she started in the mailroom in her job when she was at this insurance company. Started the mailroom, worked her way all the way up to manager, over the customer service, phone and all that, right? Younger people even older people got to understand. Sometimes you're gonna have to start at the bottom and work your way up. It ain't gonna be just jump from place to place to place to place. Stay steady. Start at the bottom. Grind it out. Work your way up. That's how you do that.
Round it out.
Mm-hmm.
Round it out. You know, a lot of times, if you're in a customer service position and you excel in that customer service, upper management notices that.
You're right.
They notice that somebody's really taking their customer service position seriously. They're doing it. They're doing it very well. They take it
Right.
serious. And that's the person that gets promoted.
That's the person that gets
That's
promoted.
the
That's what I'm
person that
saying.
moves on up.
Instead of
So
trying
you
to
in
put
there,
the work in.
they ain't really paying me that much. I'm just whatever. Can I help you?
Yeah. Got attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that.
You can't add that to it. No.
Your supervisor, they see that. The supervisor's gonna see that. They're gonna see it. Don't be mad when you don't get promoted when the promotion comes up.
Yeah, they the main ones crying because they didn't get promoted.
Especially this time of age, everything is on reviews.
Right.
They can call, they can email, they can put everything on social media, and
Right.
people are gonna see it.
Right. So keep that in mind. Some of y'all people out there, getting new to the game, you know, and don't want to work your way up, you know, sometimes you got to. Sometimes, you know, you got to start from the bottom, work your way up. So that's all I got to say about that right there. What else you think?
How did we get to that from Jasmine?
Because all our politicians are customers, service. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So give me some goddamn good customer service.
I saw that.
You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Give me some good customer service, or I'm gonna have to replace your ass too.
No, but I really hope that Jasmine can do it. Okay. Like I was telling my boy, I don't have a lot of faith because this is still Texas, and we still got a lot of
red.
I ain't gonna go there, but we got a lot of them folks that ain't gonna vote for her at all.
Cause she a woman.
Cause she not just a woman. She a black woman that talks that shit.
Talk back.
She's a black
Can
woman
we
that
say
speaks her
shit on
mind.
YouTube?
You just did. So yeah, so I don't, I support Jasmine. I hope she can win it. But if by chance she don't win the primary, don't get so pissed that you don't vote in November to put Tallarica. Because we need to beat these. We need to, I don't want let me stop.
We've been drinking, baby.
Let me slow it down a little.
Hey, we liable to say anything. We've been drinking and smoking, and yeah.
What you else been thinking?
I ain't moving on.
What else? Move on. Hey, we all have young sons, right?
Yes, sir.
Your sons, none of them married, right? Not yet.
Not yet.
Your son, he's married. He's married. Okay, he got the game. Good. But I have a son that's married. I have another one. He's dating. Mm-hmm. He got a little serious girlfriend, which is cool.
Okay.
But these young guys nowadays trying to date these young women nowadays. I mean, maybe I'm getting fooled by watching too much social media, but I would hate to be a young man in this era trying to find somebody to be with, because it seems kind of, if you 30 years old and you don't make $100,000, they don't want to fool with you.
Ooh, you know what? That's another episode. We got to bring the Young Bucks on for that one. But I feel you. I feel what you're saying.
Maybe I'm getting fooled by watching too much social media. Maybe it's really not like that.
But I always say this: you are a product of your environment. Not to knock anybody, but if you grow up seeing a certain thing because your mom was the head of the household, you see a certain thing and move a certain way, then that's what you're gonna do. You feel me? No different than a man. A young man is going to move the way he saw his dad move or his mom move if she's under patrol. So you got to understand that. A lot of times, remember, don't forget, you got babies raising babies. So that right there goes a long way to say, shit, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Shit, I don't know. I was a baby raiser. I was 21 when I had my first child.
Yeah. Shit, I was 18.
But at the same time, I had somebody at the time that was like, they were like, "Oh, you got to make this kind of money, and you got to do this, you got to do that."
Well, I think that
wasn't the case. We both was in there grinding, doing. We both was trying to figure things out on our own.
Right. I think that's coming from social media, meaning he or she wants to be looking in a certain way, driving a certain car to say, "I got it going on." We good. Look at us, how we balling. We got the Porsche car.
You can fake that very well.
You can. This is why a lot of motherfuckers go broke. Sorry. Bleep that out again. This is why you got a lot of people going broke and shit, because they trying to fake that phone.
Fake the phone.
Ain't got no money saved. Living in an apartment. Nothing wrong with living in an apartment. Don't get me wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with living in an apartment.
Right? Wrong with it. But living check to check at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to look a certain way. Why is it? Now why is it? The broke guy is the guy purchasing more name brand shit than anybody.
Buying all the bottles.
He buying all the bottles.
Wearing all
the Gucci and the name brand shit. And he the one that spent his whole rent check in the club for the bottle service. Tomorrow, he calling mom and dad, "Can I get $50? I need gas to get to work." What kind of shit is that? I mean, what kind of stuff is that? I don't get it. But that's a different era. We come from a different era.
We had to work for everything.
We had to work. Go back to that customer service. We knew how to work from the ground up. We know how to put it in. We know how to
Even as teenagers,
build it. Even as
you know,
teenagers.
we got that lawnmower that we did and walked around Brygate and cut yours, get some in.
That's right. For y'all not here, Brygate is the city in Houston. It's the suburbs of Houston. Represent the mo. Already. Anyway, so yeah, we know how to work it up. We know how to bring it up, man. You got to do that. You got to do that.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that hustle on.
Get the hustle on, man.
Shit, I was cutting grass in my 20s. Get the extra money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing was a little short. Shit, I go, hey, yeah, man, you need your grass cut. I can do it for you for $25.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, okay.
We're never too proud to say, can I put in some work?
Man, you gotta do what you gotta do
All work pay
to
off.
get, to get what you need to get done.
You know, I was wondering, so it's always you want to always have hope. You want to have hope.
Keep hope alive.
You want to have hope, right?
Jesse,
If I put
Jesse.
Sorry, Jesse.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Jesse. Already, baby. If I tattooed the word hope on my penis, every morning I get up, I would have hope in my hand. I mean, I keep hope.
I told y'all this is raw and uncut. Ain't gonna tell you what's gonna come out when we start drinking and talking. This is what goes on in cigar places, in patios, and even private cigar lounge when you hang out with your boys. Things like this happen.
I guess that is help a lot. Oh shit! All right.
I'm just thinking. That's what I was thinking.
I just want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Oh,
for sure. Please don't go away just yet. Hold on.
Oh shit! Okay.
It gets better.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering that got hope in my hand. Every morning I wake up, I got hope in my hand, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Oh, God. Okay.
We can tattoo my shit. Fuck it.
Okay. All tattoo shit.
Oh shit! And if you're a woman, let me see. If you're a woman, I guess you can put.
You should grab hope.
Nah, you can put.
Yeah. Grasp it.
She could grab
Grab the
hope.
hope. Yeah.
Hold on to hope, baby.
Hold on, hope. Man. Hold on, hope.
Keep it alive. Keep it alive, right?
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh, wait a minute, baby. But
Get back on track.
yeah, let's try to get back on track. Let's go back on track.
Oh damn.
Okay, so okay, I'm sorry. So Orlando, what were you thinking? I'm sorry, Big Panama. What you think?
I forgot.
Yeah,
But speaking about your kids and stuff like that, I just don't like to see on the news when people get on TV. Like, oh, my son, he was a good kid, and that, but he done done some dirty shit out.
right.
That's crazy. If he's dirty, he's dirty. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong
dirty,
with that.
dirty.
Give him some help.
Yeah.
But don't make it seem like he's a wonderful child.
And
And
what
just
shit?
keep it in 100. You do some fucked up shit out there.
You gotta pay. That's another thing too. There's consequences. You do dirty.
Choices,
Do what you want to do.
Choices. It's choices.
Gonna be some consequences to everything you do or don't do.
Trust me, we've been there, done that. We just have to make a choice.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God that some of the things we did, nobody never know.
Man, think when no cameras back in the day.
Me. And
You had cameras, but we be out of there.
Man.
we was just getting out.
We just getting out, boy.
Man.
Ooh, you didn't want to know us back then, boy. Ooh, man.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Don't stop incriminating.
yeah, right. Don't go there. Don't go there. But yeah. So okay.
I want to salute all the fathers out there. Single dads.
For
Single
real,
dads never get recognition or anything like that. But single dads, man, keep doing the job, keep doing your thing, keep it moving.
Keep paying that child support too. Don't get behind. Don't get behind, nigga. Don't
And I
get
don't want
behind.
y'all laughing at me because some words I can't pronounce because, I mix up the Spanish and English sometimes. So don't
It's
laugh
okay.
at me because I can't pronounce some of that shit right.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
You can pronounce cut, light, and pour.
That's all that matters.
Say it again.
Cut, light, and pour.
Already. Let's say the Spanish.
I'm going to say this in Spanish.
What's that?
¿Qué lo que estás fumando? What are you smoking?
Ah.
Kudo tu tapamado? What's it? How you say it? How you say that shit? Say it again. We'll learn some Spanish.
¿Qué lo que estás fumando?
Que los tupas tumando?
What does that mean?
Fumando, what you smoke?
What you smoke?
Fumando.
Fumando.
How you say what you drinking?
¿Qué lo que estás tragando?
Te cutas
Tragando.
tragando.
Tragando. Can't do it either.
I'm expectancy in that shit. That's German. Expectancy means is speaking in German. I know a little German shit. And I was in the army. I was stationed in Germany. So, I digress.
It's all good, baby. It goes with everything. You know what I'm saying?
So this is our first episode.
This is our first episode.
Stay tuned.
Check it out. Cut, Light, and Pour podcast.